Hey, what's up, everyone? Pastor JAMZ here, back with another review, and today we're looking at the latest album from the duo MGMT. MGMT is duo Andrew Van Wingarden and Ben Goldwasser from Middletown, Connecticut. Wow, what a name that is! But this is their fifth album, Loss of Life, and it just came out on February 23rd. I have been a fan and still am a huge fan of MGMT. I enjoy their music quite a bit. I think that their latest album release, their fourth studio album, Little Dark Age, that came out in 2018, was one of the best albums that came out in that amazing year for music. And the duo formed back in 2002. They have been blessing us with more than 20 years of music. And I was just as excited to see that they were coming out with this new album and was interested to see how exactly the group, or the duo, I should say, was going to continue expanding their sound, if at all. So at 10 tracks and 45 minutes, Loss of Life, to me, in my opinion, is just a continuation of the various sounds that they've explored throughout their years. And I think that's amazing. I applaud them for that. Not necessarily trying to reinvent themselves again. They have already found their footing with 20 plus years of making music. And both are singers and multi instrumentalists. So it's not like there's anything new or something that they have to kind of push through or digest to get their footing, which they've already done and clearly shown throughout the years. And considering that they have come out with coming off of an amazing cycle of the Little Dark Age, their last album, this kind of should have been a cakewalk. And to me, and their probably in their eyes, they saw it that way because it is. From start to finish, yeah, there's a few minor criticisms here and there, which I'll get to in a minute. But the album itself is very, like I said, if you're a fan, or maybe if you're a new listener, if you are accustomed to the type of sound that they present, then you're gonna have a great time. Even if you're a new listener, I mean, in today's the scene of things in terms of the music industry and the type of sound that they present, I mean, there's more artists that are exploring this type of sound, trying to push it out more and more. Even though there are some who can't necessarily get it right. I do believe that Ben and Andrew, they're the masters of this type of sound. And I'm talking about the psychedelic pop slash alternative rock type sound that they really enjoy doing. And the way that they present it is it kind of brings back memories of their old material that they've done in the past. And they continue to expand on various psychedelic pop sounds in the album. Like, for example, some of the more interesting tracks on this thing is Bubblegum Dog, track number 5, and Dancing in Babylon, which has the only feature, Christine and the Queens, has these very psychedelic tones. And I would like to say that the more alternative style tracks is track like number 2, Mother Nature, and I could even throw in the last track, Loss of Life, which includes more glitch style sounds and also has alternative style rock. And I think that's amazing that they're mishmashing, mixing together these different sounds, incorporating new, like, not necessarily new styles, but incorporating elements of it all together into one beautiful album. Uh, I do have to say, though, my only gripe with this album, Loss of Life, is the sense of the pacing. The first track is an interlude, Loss of Life Part 2, and then it ends with Loss of Life. But the pacing is a little bit off. The first half of the album, it's more embracing. There's more of that alternative rock, more of that psychedelic pop sound. And on the later half of the album, from nothing to declare onwards, you really get a sense of this slowed down, mellowed out poetry, psychedelic pop sound that's not so as how can I say, embracing and lively as the first half of the album was, and that's okay. But I do have to say that Nothing to Declare is probably the weakest track on this thing. It sounds too mellowed down, not a lot going on compared to the other tracks. It just sounds like another interlude that's way too stretched out, which is a little. I mean, the intro kind of serves as another interlude, so to me, you're only getting a core 8 tracks, which is fine because they're all amazing. But the pacing from the start, the pacing's a little off, and then you get into the groove of things, and then you get to the middle of the album with the track "Nothing to Declare." You hit another bump in the road with bad pacing, because the rest of the tracks are more mellowed down, toned down. But do not let that discourage you from listening to this. Or I'm not even discouraging the later half of the tracks after that, because my god, tracks like Nothing Changes and I Wish I Was Joking are some of the most one of some of the most one of fuck it some of the best material that the duo has ever come out with. I'm not even joking. I'm so excited and shocked and surprised that I couldn't even get the words out. But those tracks, oh my god, they're so hard hitting, they're so emotional, very so powerful, and I really do enjoy how the duo, both Ben and Andrew, have been able to continuously push out material that is so interesting, and the dynamic and chemistry between the two is just off the charts. And I praise both of them. So check out this album if you're looking for psychedelic pop, especially in the later half. It's more mellowed down, but there are elements of that. Even there are glitch sounds, glitch pop elements sprinkled here and there. It's not that common in the album, but it is throughout. You'll hear hints of it here and there, which I do applaud. And also their alternative sound, alternative rock, which they have been known for since their past and the start of it all. Congratulations to Andrew and Ben for releasing another banger album. 8.5 out of 10 for MGMT's latest album, Loss of Life. I am going to continue listening to this, especially to the later half. Even the first half, I really do enjoy their alternative sound, throwing back to their old days. And I wish the band the best, and hopefully they continue on with more material. Anyways, that is the review. Loss of Life, 8.5 out of 10. Link in the description below to check out my awesome jams and sour jams, and to check out the album. I'm going to link that below in the description. And hopefully you're all looking forward to my next review. Pass the jams out.